Okay, we're gonna do this. All right, so I am doing this live because I don't want to. How about that? I'm doing this live because I don't want to, because I'm nervous and hopefully I don't start sweating under my arms. Um, I need to practice. In a mediumship class to, I'm in a mediumship class to learn how to hone my gifts and things. So I need to practice more. I'm asking those of you out there to be my practice. So what I'm going to do is, if you are game, if you would like to practice with me in seeing if there's any message out there for you to receive, seeing if there is, I really don't like to do mediumship just because, I do it and I do it well. And I say that with no brag because I'm surprised. But if you're interested in doing that, maybe we can try. I like to say I'm like a baby medium, but I'm not, but I am. I'm a baby in the sense, oh God, I hope that wasn't a mosquito. I'm a baby in the sense that this is my first time like really offering it for people. And so what we're going to do is, if I am guided to whoever I'm guided to, I have a timer here, so we'll do 10 minutes, and to see if there's a message for you, to see if there is either a message from spirit. I'm going to say spirit just because people are very, I don't want to say traumatized, but people are very wary of the word God. But for me, ever since I was a little girl, the word God encompasses everything. Again, since I was a little girl. I hope the sound is good. Okay. Yeah, it's green. So for me, the word God means everything. Because once I learned that God said the name of God is actually I am, it's more of a I am fill in the blank. So I say God. Other people say spirit. So I might go in between the two and do that. That's just what it is. So if there's someone here, and I feel like there is right now because I am getting the goosebumps, if there's someone here who would like to have a mini reading, I'm not guaranteeing it would be a tarot card reading. I'm guaranteeing that I will try to tune into you. What I ask is that if you are a person who wants to help me practice at just getting over the nervousness of doing this for other people, I would appreciate it. One. And if you volunteer as tribute, please type that in the words, I volunteer as tribute. And I go through different modalities. So I go through, I don't like to say psychic. I go through intuitive modalities. I go through the cards. I go through just listening because I have several different clairs. So if there's anybody here who would like to volunteer as tribute, you can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I'm going to take a message for the room first. So if you want to volunteer as tribute, please type those words in the chat here that you volunteer as tribute. And that's just because, like I said, I'm practicing. I've been doing this my whole life. And I'm not exaggerating. As a child, I've been doing this my whole life. I have premonition dreams. When I've been practicing with the intuitive gifts in the class that I'm in, I tend to see people's past lives. I've seen my own past life. I'm just not so practiced that I can call on which way I'm going to get a message for you. So what that means is I'm open to how they come, and if you are open to that too, just go ahead and put I volunteer as tribute. Otherwise, right now I am going to take a message for the collective. I feel like I needed to touch these cards first. I have the Light Seers Tarot as well. But these are the faces of Oshun. And I know most readers get on late at night. And I had been planning to do that. But I get so nervous. Bear with me. Have some patience with me. I get so nervous just because a little bit of therapy talk here. I just have a pretty traumatic upbringing. So I tend to doubt myself a lot, even in the face of the truth. And the truth is, and I'm going to say this clearly, the truth is I'm very gifted. I'm extremely gifted. I don't just mean intellectually, I mean spiritually. And I'm just coming to terms with that. So I'm just looking for a volunteer. If there's anyone who wants to volunteer to spend 10 minutes with me online, and we can do that. Payment is not required. As you see, it says feel free to tip if you want to tip, but payment's not required. You're just helping me practice. So if you want to help me practice, say I volunteer as tribute. Anyway, so let me fill in so I can get a message for the room and see what it is that we're going to do. Otherwise, again, if you want a reading, go ahead and say I volunteer as tributes. And I like that. I like that saying. Even though it comes from Hunger Games, and Hunger Games is pretty okay. I just like the saying I volunteer as tribute. Or if y'all want to do some mischief managed, I'm into those type of books. All right, so let's get a message for the room, and then hopefully, well, let me see. You know what? Okay, I'm going to pull the message for the room first, but I'm also feeling this nudge to call somebody out. Someone who is watching and not yet in the room. So let me go ahead and do the message for the collective, and then I'm going to do a call out for somebody here because I feel led to. And I'm trying to be obedient. I'm trying to go with my first download, I guess I'll call them. All right, message for the room. Message for the room. What is the message for the room? Please keep us protected in your white light and love. Only allow the entities that are of your light and love to enter this space. I ask that whoever it is out there that is sitting with some heaviness, especially on this day, as we look at this type of world that we have going on right now, I understand that feeling the empathy for the people is a very important thing, but you're also calling us to turn inward so that we can become who it is that we were put here to be. I know that we're here for such a time as this. I know that many of us have chosen this time, and some of us are just lost as to why. Some of us, including myself, is like, why did I come down here for this? But I understand that you are using our voices, our light, to remind people of who they are, to heal this world, to relinquish the evil back to the shadows from which they have emerged, if not to vanquish it altogether. But we're human, so we know that will not disappear. We know that in humanity, it's not that we are inherently evil. It's that raised in the world that we're raised in, it tends to breed the greed. It tends to breed the covetousness, especially as we are in families that don't know how to raise us, especially as we are in families that don't know how to give us love, especially as we are in families where we have felt isolated, unwanted, unneeded, unloved, unappreciated, undervalued. It is easy to see why people would be seeking that external. And some do it through other means. You're telling me to say this, so I'm going to go ahead and say this. Through promiscuity, through multiple relationships, through being closed off from relationships. But other people do it through seeking power. And that's what we're dealing with currently in our administration, but not just the administration, and the people behind the curtains. I'm not asking us to feel empathy for them at all. I do not, because we all have choices. And these are the choices that they're deciding to make. So it's not a matter of them being bullied. It's not a matter of them being loved. It's not a matter of them having autism or any other kind of neurodiversity, because so many of us, including myself, have been through all of those. And we have instead chosen to live in the path of light. So, what is the message for the collective? Yeah, we are dealing with this. So right now, one message for the collective is that we're dealing with this. We are dealing with grief and heartache, and loss. So these are Oshun's tears. And what I'm just receiving right now as an intuitive message is that please understand that your tears have not gone unheard. Please understand that you are not being ignored. You are not invisible. You are not unimportant to, as I said, I will say God, y'all can say spirit, universe, whatever word you want to say in response. But you are not invisible. You are not undervalued. You are loved. And this is a message here, is that your tears have been seen. Your tears have been felt. Your tears have been heard. And your tears also cause God to weep. Because unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, we do have free will. And as I said earlier, many of us have chosen to walk in a light, or to at least try to find the light, whereas other people have chosen to not only just hug the shadows, but create more of it. So in this moment, you're being reminded that you're not unheard, that you are important, that there is a purpose to your life. And this causes grief. This causes grief. This causes grief. And I want you to notice, like, behind this picture, behind the woman who is shedding the tears, behind Oshun, the goddess of the earth, who is to overlook the care and of humanity, there is a buzzard. There is a vulture. It's one of those scavenger type of birds. And the wings are flexed because they are waiting for you to die. They are waiting for you to be near death. They are waiting for you to give up, to crawl back into bed, to pull the covers over your head, and to just wait for your time. That's when buzzards appear. They only appear when there is death and dying. And so this is a message to you to not allow, to not attract, to not become the magnet of more evil in your life. There's another message. One second. What's the other message? If that is the top of it. Oh, and then it's one of my favorite numbers, 27. And 27 is 9. And 9 is the Holy Trinity, 333. Wow. Okay. 9 is also completion, rebirth, and renewal. Come on, what's the other message? I feel it. What's the other message? These are some big cards, guys. I have small hands. The only thing big about me is this weight. I have small hands. I feel the message. Where is it? Is it in me or is it in the cards? Where's the other message? Oh, don't give me all them cards. Nope, you did that last time. Just give me one message, one more card to complete this message. Because you've recognized the problem. Now I need you to help me really uncover what that solution is before we get into this. All right. As I'm waiting for that message, guys, if you would like to volunteer as tribute for me to continue practicing, please put that in the comments. I volunteer as tribute, and I will bring you up. I don't know if I'll bring you up if you are so willing to be brought up, because just waiting for people to text is annoying. Oh, there it is. Ah, see? Yep. Okay. First of all, let me rescue my card before it disappears. All right. So, we had this initial message, right? Oshun's tears. Well, what followed? Yes. I just got the other message. Okay. So what follows is this one, which is Oshun's rising. Aren't these cards beautiful, by the way? Oshun's rising. And so, and then we have 39. So this is card number 39. I think my delivery is here. All right. And so in this card, it says awakening, enlightenment, and insight. Oh, I just want to hop out at you. One of y'all need this word. So, again, awakening, enlightenment, and insight. And so, so if we had a buzzard waiting in the background, waiting for you to die, waiting for you to crawl up, waiting for you to give up, waiting for, essentially the carcass of your purpose to rot, we have this one. And it's saying here that, I don't know what that says, whatever that says. Okay, there's a gold. All right, so it's saying here that, it's what I said earlier, is that you have the light, but you are responsible for lighting your light. And one of the reasons why you're responsible for lighting it, and let me change that, not for lighting it, but for stoking it, for bringing that light brighter, is because I'm saying this to you, and not in an accusatory tone, okay? Please understand that. But one of the reasons why, and there's no but to that, because but erases whatever I just said. And one of the reasons why I am saying that you need to be stoking this light is because you've allowed people to dim yours. And while it wasn't on purpose as a youngster, while it wasn't on purpose during your teen years, while none of that was like purposely your fault, right? What is your fault? What is your responsibility? What is in your own hands? Okay? What is in your own hands is for you to take back your power. Because if you notice, y'all, right behind her, there are all these shadows, these spirits, these darknesses that are being chased away by her light. Okay? And she's bringing forward the bumblebees because they're helping to chase away. She is the goddess of like bumblebees, honey, all that stuff, as well as humanity. And so it is chasing away all the evil spirits, all the people who will cause you harm. And in this case, what I'm getting intuitively is that these don't necessarily represent people, but they're shadows they left over you. The mantle of doubt, of depression, of betrayal, of hurt, of anger, all those things that you either thought you chased away, or you thought you've moved past, or you thought you have buried. They have been exorcised. They need to be exorcised, not just hidden away. What's the point of putting up something you don't ever want to wear again? And that's the same thing with their words. And I know that negative words seem to have a longer life than positive words, but you are responsible for lighting your light, for stoking your light, for making your light brighter, for chasing away these shadows. And that's going to be in the work, because if you notice, the work is in your hands. So it is responsible. You are responsible for putting those shadows, chasing those shadows out, for extinguishing them from your life, and for creating this, for allowing. Yes. Hold on. Okay, so for allowing all the good things that have come your way to actually take more precedent, to stand in the front. Because the thing is, negativity is so suffocating. It's so suffocating. But if you would hold on to those good things, the opportunities, the parking spot all of a sudden in the front, the money somebody suddenly gives you, the fortune of being picked to do something, maybe at random winning like a $25 grocery gift card or something. Just those little things, someone picking up the phone and calling you that you have been thinking about, or, you know, someone sending you a video about something you were just thinking of, like, oh, I want to make chicken Tuscany. And then somebody sends you a video of chicken Tuscany or whatever it's called. And y'all never had the discussion. So what you've got to start holding on to more of is your own goodness, because your goodness are like the bees in the hive. They get to spread more. They get to pollinate more. They get to go and pick up more stuff to create more good. That's why you have been buried under the weight of other people's negativity, under the weight of other people's doubt, under the weight of other people's darkness, under the weight of trauma, under the weight of all these different things, is because if they could snuff out your light, you will not do what you're here to do. And your light, your honey, your sweetness is exactly the thing this world needs more of. And so if you are living in grief, I need you to find gratitude. That is the antidote to the I don't want to say adversary, but that is the antidote. Thank you so much. That is the antidote to your negativity. So instead of grief, find gratitude. Find gratitude for the moments. Let me bring this home. All right. So, almost 10 years ago, I lost my cousin to a motorcycle accident. I actually lost 2 cousins to a motorcycle accident, but this cousin was closest to me because we were closer in age. And so in January of 2016, a woman or someone hit him who was being impatient, and they pulled out into the road, and they were distracted, and they hit him. And I don't know if he died immediately or whatever, but all I know is the impact was so terrible and so hard that my cousin, who lived a few blocks over, heard the impact and did not know that was my cousin that had just passed. So that was a death that rocked my family. He was only 33 and just like absolutely rocked my family. He was literally the light in the family. And the grief that I carried for his death was hard, right? So the grief I carried for him was really, really hard on me. And so my coach that I learned under, like how to be more intentional with what we're doing, I got a reading from her. And the message he gave was, you could not have changed anything that happened, right? And he said through her that he was grateful for the moments he had with me and with our lives. And she knew things on the money that she wouldn't have known, of course. So when she gave that, and so this is why I'm getting to the gratitude part, because the end of the message was to stop recounting, to stop thinking, oh, if it had been 5 seconds different, if it had been 10 seconds different. It was stop trying to think of different permutations of how life could have gone different so that he could have survived when this is what it was going to be, right? And so to be grateful for those times, the years that we had together, the smiles, the laughs, etc. And so I also had another one with another cousin who died through murder. And it was a very similar message, but this one talked specifically about like the conversations we had, how he saw me as like a surrogate mom in a way, because he was much younger than me. And it was still like, hold on to those conversations. So you can allow grief, and that's what I had done in a way. You can allow grief to be your driver, but it's not a strong enough driver to sustain you for the rest of your life. But gratitude is. Because this card is called Oshun Rising. So there's Oshun's tears and then there's Oshun's rising. So gratitude is strong enough to carry you through, because if you continue to look for gratitude, things to be grateful for, and you could do like the elders of, oh, I woke up this morning, Lord, thank you. You could do that, but that's going to feel very performative, right? And you're going to feel like it's performative. So you need to find other types of gratitude. So it's not just that you woke up this morning. I mean, that's a beautiful gift, obviously, but it's like, I am grateful that my legs function. I am grateful that I can take a breath without assistance. I am grateful that, that thing in the back didn't take me out. I'm grateful that I have my mind, which is like, even if your mind sometimes is a pool of negativity, you can start rewiring it with gratitude. You can start rewiring it by focusing on the things that are good, by creating more good in order to spread more good. Or you can be those evil ass people who will never feel gratitude, who will never feel the goodness of someone actually loving them. They get fear. Yeah, they get power, sure. They might have money, sure. I'm not saying those are bad things, but if that is your pursuit and the way that you're pursuing it is through creating harm and negativity, this is going to be a karmic thing that you'll pay for, not only in the rest of this life, but also in the next, until you have paid it back. And so if you're living a life of gratitude, you are building more and more light energy for yourself. And that is chasing away those shadows. Okay. And then that will be sending out those bumblebees of blessings, of goodness to other people. Your smile saves somebody. Your words will save someone. And let me tell you something. It will come back, because when I thought of not being here anymore last year, when I thought of that really, really, really hard, to the point where I had a date, I kept getting sent back the goodness that I put out there. Like, I ran into 3 different students from 3 different times over my 15 years of life teaching. And they all came back and said, you don't know how much you saved me. Oh my God, you're the only teacher I remember. Or I just love being in your class. Or whatever it is that they said. And it was just like beautiful. But at the same time, I was so angry, because I'm like, I'm ready to go. Why do you keep doing this to me? Like, why do you keep sending these things? And so what I want you to understand is that you have not even begun living life yet. You have not begun living life yet. You have not begun living life yet. I have to say that again for somebody out here. You have not begun living life yet. Because until you start stoking your own light, until you start creating from your core, that could be music, that could be art, that could be conversation, that could be networking opportunities, that could be meeting, that could be books, that could be songs. Until you start creating from your core, because light energy is creative energy. If we are to reflect God, right? If we are made in God's image or spirit or what have you, if we are of spirit, however you want to say it, I'm going to say God. I told you that. Then it's only right that you realize you are creative. You are creative. You might not be artistically creative, but you're creative in other ways. You create connection. You create impact. You create healing. You are creative. All right. So let me, there's a message for somebody. Is it through the cards or is it through me? Okay. So there's a message for someone. Hold on. Now, if you want a 10-minute read, we can do that right here, right now, live. No cost whatsoever. Just put in the comments a volunteer's tribute, because you will be helping me practice. Because I need to practice. I need to become more confident in the abilities that I've had for 46 years, but I'm just not realizing I had them. All right, so I have no tribute person here. That's cool. I have to write things down because my mind moves so fast. So I need to take some notes real quick. But there's a message for somebody here. And you're watching outside of the room. So I just ask that you let me know that I'm talking to you. Like, come in and say, that was me. Or send me a message and say, that was me. Girl, that was me. That was me. That was me. Hold on. What's today? Today is the 14th. Oh my gosh. And it's the cousin I was just talking about. The one who passed on the motorcycle. It's his birthday today. It's his birthday today. So in honor of him and in honor of the peace that I felt, I am going to do this. All right. So I'm going to allow for a message to come in. Hold on 1 second. All right, so this is interesting. Just come closer. Okay. I was just taking a pause because the cousin who passed, whose birthday it is today, his name is Javis, so it starts with a J. And so I was getting that, I was getting a J name, so I was trying to check and make sure that it wasn't like, oh, you're thinking of Javis, but I'm getting a J name, especially because it came out either like Jake or Jonathan. Hold on. Okay. I feel like the last name is Price. I'm getting the word Price. J Price, Jake Jonathan Price, Price. I don't think it's monetary. It doesn't feel like it's monetary. Or maybe it is, because I just got the word gain here. Um, it doesn't feel like not deodorant. What's the thing? It doesn't feel like the detergent. That's the word. It's really hard because like they use references that I have. So like for instance, the other day when I did a reading, all of a sudden I got Chris Evans from, Captain America, whatever. And then I saw the movie he did with The Rock. And then the person I was reading, like, they never watched that movie. But the point of it was the guy was a father in the movie. The guy who Chris Evans played was a father in the movie, and he wasn't there for his kid. He kept trying to raise money, like try to become financially stable so that he could be with his kid. But in the time of doing that, he lost time with his kid. And so wasn't there. And that was the message. And she was like, okay, I totally understand that. Was that her dad wasn't there. He wanted to be, he tried to be, he couldn't be before he passed. So that's why I'm saying, I got the word Gain, and I'm like, okay, I like Gain as a detergent. It's my favorite detergent ever since I was pregnant, 25 years ago. So I was trying to gather if that was like my thing, like to get there, because it smelled like sunshine. Maybe that is where it goes. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so it is about the sunshine because I see a beautiful park day, meadow day, field day. I see the sun very, very bright. I see like this empty field, and I hear laughter. I hear laughter, and I'm seeing kites. So it's someone. This feels like a memory of kite flying with your brother. It does feel brother. Kite flying in a field. I'm seeing yellow flowers. I'm seeing a bright sun. I'm hearing laughter. This feels like a girl that I'm talking to because the memory is from the brother's point of view. He's an older brother. Y'all used to fly kites. And I'm getting that your hair would be braided. I don't want to say you have pigtails. They feel like more like cornrows. Y'all know, like what do you call them? I don't know what you call them. Cornrows, right? I'm not a hair person. But they would be braided down, like French braided, but like two sides. But they don't feel like pigtails. These do feel like black people. Or this might be an adopted brother. Because he's a black person. I'm seeing him older, about the complexion of Obama. Like with a fade or something. Like look close cut, but it's like almost high top. It feels like maybe 90s, early 2000s. I see a button-down shirt, khaki pants, or like khaki but kind of like to gray. Holland. I don't know if it's like Holland the country. Is Holland a country or is it a city? I can't remember right now. Holland. It's not, I don't know if it's Hollywood. Like, I'm trying really hard not to put my own, like, to finish things. Like, for instance, with another person that I read, I got Buttercup. And so I was like, what the heck is Buttercup? Is it the saying? Like, tough luck Buttercup or something like that? But no, it turned out to be Powerpuff Girls. Like, she used to watch Powerpuff Girls at their house. So, okay. Jake Holland. Okay, so Holland actually feels like a last name. I could be wrong. Holland or Holly? Holly? Holland. It feels like Holland. It feels like a last name is Holland. I'm still seeing the field. I'm still seeing the older brother. But okay, so I feel like he walked away. Oh, I think he passed early. I think he passed in his teens or early 20s. Because I see him walking away and her running after him. I can't. It's hard to pin that because if no one can take it, then I can't. It doesn't feel good to keep going there. So let me try to go with someone else who's watching. Jake Holland. I need you to step back because I don't see anybody who can take that. I don't see anybody who can take that. So can I have someone step forward? Carrie. Please only be someone who can be verified. Okay. I heard someone just say, I'm her mom. I'm her mom. Okay. But who are you? She reminds me of Mrs. Weasley. Just to have a reference. She feels like of the same kind of energy as like Ms. Weasley, like would take care of people. In a way seemed to have like that homemaker type of thing, but she had like this spirited energy. And I'm seeing red hair. So again, I don't know if that's necessarily just to have my point of reference of Mrs. Weasley from the Harry Potter series. Or maybe, no, but you definitely said you can because you're her mom. All right, so give me something that she would understand. Did y'all read Harry Potter together? See, I'm seeing her folding laundry. I think she taught you how to fold laundry. You're very domestic. Because I see like this blue towel. She's showing you how to fold laundry, but I think you were hopeless at it. You just like to spend the time with your mom. But it's like she was preparing you for her leaving. Are you serious? It's like she was preparing you for her leaving. I feel really sad. I don't want to feel sad. Okay. I feel like she did. Which is, like, I feel like I'm looking at you fold towels with her. And, like, while she wants to laugh, she's also... Oh, my God. Really? Are you doing this to me on live? Hold on, back up, please. Okay, because she's looking at you knowing she's getting ready to leave. And so, like I said, she feels like she's trying to prepare you for living without her. But you're young. You are young. You're like adolescents to teens. In this, I don't know, memory. And it's one of those big fluffy towels. I don't know if that makes a difference, but it's like this sky blue color. And I'm like, am I saying blue because I'm looking at all this blue stuff here? And I didn't even realize how much blue stuff I have on this table. But it's more like towards a periwinkle type of blue. And it's one of those just really nice towels. Like the soft towels, the ones like, that you would get. I was going to say like from a hotel, but not really, because those are like those terry cloth huge things. But it was just like her good towels. These were her good towels. And it was like this periwinkle blue, which is like a blue to like a purple type of color. But she knew she was leaving early. And it feels like, I want to say it feels like cancer took her. So it's not something she would have shared with anyone until it had to be shared. I don't know if anyone could take that. If anyone can take that, y'all let me know. Otherwise, just send me a message and let me know if you could take that. But so I guess to put it together, it's and I'm asking for people who are here, like who could be verified from here. But she was very loud and very assertive. And she said, I can because I'm her mom. And she showed this kind of like Mrs. Weasley look to her. I don't know if that was just the domestic capacity of it, or if she did look like her. Because I don't see a look. Well, I don't really see a look, but I kind of see a look. Like I see Mrs. Weasley, but I don't really see Mrs. Weasley. I see someone else. And so there's this softness to her, this bigger woman, I'm guessing. Not like big like me, I don't think, but like just a softer type of woman. And again, like I said, she was preparing you for her leaving without telling you. So she was cherishing the moments that she had with you. Such as folding this terry cloth towel, and you're just like, I don't know how to do this. Like, I'm hopeless at this because you folded these weird ways. And so it's like, it's a moment. Oh my gosh, I wish I could verify this with whomever. There's just so many of y'all. Okay. If anyone can take that, send me a message if you don't want to say it out loud. So I'm just going to say what she said, and then we're going to step into a different person, okay? She said, gosh, now I messed it up, because somebody else is coming. She said, I'm with you, honey, or I see you, honey. Like she saw you graduate. She just wasn't there. Like she's looking at your robe. She's looking at you standing there. Oh gosh, and for a minute I just saw you like have this little beat of a moment of like she's not there. Darn. I need to leave this person. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry, I don't know who you were talking about. Carrie Ann. I know I heard of Carrie, but Carrie Ann, Carrie Lynn. Is that her name or your name? Is your name Molly? Is that why? I forgot her name. It's something like Molly. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to leave that. Thank you. I don't think she's here. I don't think your daughter's here. If she was, she's not saying anything. Alrighty. Oh, this is such an exhausting practice. I'm sorry. She made me so sad. And I have nothing to wash my face with. She was so sad. Oh my gosh, she was so sad. In that memory. But She wasn't sad in the memory. She was, she wasn't sad like after that memory. She was just showing me that when she was looking at you as she's trying to teach you how to be a woman in her place, I guess. She was just so sad because she wanted to tell you, but she couldn't tell you. I don't know. I'm just gonna. She was just so sad because she wanted to tell you, but she couldn't tell you. I don't know. I'm just gonna. Who's coming in? Oh gosh. Why do I keep getting J's? Was that a Jeffrey? Oh God, I just missed what your name was. I just missed your name. But oh my God, he's handsome. Oh, he's handsome. And he's so confident. Like, wow. Oh man. Okay. Oh, and he got a nice voice. Y'all, ooh. He got that voice that you be like, say Mufasa. Like, oh my gosh, okay. And he know it. All right. So whoever this is, he knew he was he knew he was the ish. He knew he was fine. He knew people liked him, loved him, lust after him. He knew that. He knew that. But he had eyes for just one person though. Okay, so I am guessing that, because this, when I just heard him say that, I had eyes for one person. Okay. First of all, I'm hearing a Julia. I don't know what that is about yet. I'm hearing a Julia. So he had eyes for one person. What were you saying after that though? And it's funny because he like looked at her meaning you, because I think this is for you. You meaning the person who was with him, because he passed. Or because I'm also getting a sister feel about it. So it could have been a brother-in-law. And he's like, could it? Okay. Hold on. Let me get something else. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. If it does, y'all say stuff, please. Because I'm already not confident with this work. Like, I've had intrusive people before. Like, I had a girl who, I was watching the news, a young girl, her name was Samantha, and I always love the name Samantha. And then she showed up. She had been kidnapped, and then I heard her speaking, and she said, my body is like a mile from the house. And I was like, girl. And then she said, can you call my mom and tell her I love her? I was like, I'm not doing that. Your people don't know me. Like, why are you telling me this? And this happened in California. And do y'all know it? They found this girl's body a mile away from her house, from where she went missing. I was going to say upset. I won't say freaked out. I wasn't freaked out because I don't know. I don't know that I understood. And then I had a friend whose cousin had killed himself, and he had did it with his mom on the phone. And then he pops up and he tells me, can you tell her I love her? And I'm like, dude, I can't tell her that, because one, they're going to think I'm crazy if I go, hey, your son just showed up and told me he loved you. And two, if you loved her, why'd you do that with her on the phone? You know what I mean? So I didn't do that. So those were like two of the main ones I had initially, but I never thought, oh my God, you're a medium. I just thought it was some random thing that was happening. And then I have a few more. So I want to get back to Jeffrey. I don't know if that's your name or if that's your last name. Hey, Bumble. Oh, the butterfly came. Okay, it's a black and yellow butterfly. All right, give it to me. What do you want? What do you want to say? What's happening? I don't know if it's a Jeffrey and a Julia. Julie, Juliana, July. All I know is this guy is incredibly good looking. He's very, very smooth. Y'all didn't get married. You did not get married. He was planning to marry you. He was planning to marry you. Ah, crap. Bruh, don't make me sad. Like, I'm already crying after the Molly figure. He was planning to marry you. He's wanting to say that he has always loved you. From the very first day, from the very first day he met you. Was it this first date or day? Whichever one, he knew right away. He already knew right away. He's like, this is who I'm going to marry. This is going to be my wife. And then he got scared and he took you through some hard times. Because he got scared. Okay, so what are you saying? All right, so he's apologizing for all the crap he put you through. In fact, he wasn't answering the phone. Car accident. Okay. Car accident. All right. You were calling him. He wouldn't pick up the phone. But I feel like he was on the way. It feels like he was on the way to buy the ring or on the way to check out a ring. Because he had determined that this was it. This was how he was going to live his life. It was going to be with you. He knew what he wanted. And it feels like he got hit without any warning. Like, I just see him looking and seeing headlights. So it feels like he was T-boned or just taken off guard. But he was planning to marry you. And he was absolutely in love with you. He was just afraid. He didn't want to mess up like his own parents. Where is all this? Okay. He didn't want to mess up like his parents because his father was a player too. And he had just come to the realization that he didn't have to be like his father. Because y'all had some kind of discussion. Y'all had some kind of discussion just before he passed. And in that discussion, he had realized that he doesn't have to be like his father. That he got to choose, that he didn't have to be like his father. I'm sorry, love. Whoever's getting this message, I'm so sorry. But understand that you are incredibly loved. You are so incredibly loved, and it's okay that you have found someone else. It's okay you found somebody else. Found somebody or going to find somebody? Found somebody. You found somebody else. And the reason why it's okay that you found someone else is because you're afraid that they're going to be taken from you too. And I need you to know they're not going to be. He is looking out for you. He's looking out for both of you. Stop it. Oh, Lord. I don't want to cry. What is all this? He's looking out for you because he wants you to have the best. You deserve the best. You deserve someone who could be what he didn't get a chance to be for you. All right, I'm moving on. Jesus. Okay. I don't know if his name was Jeffrey. All I know is that he was incredibly good looking. He was very tall. He was, I wouldn't say very tall, but very tall could be like 6'2". Not necessarily Shaq height. But he was so good looking. So good looking. Oh, he's showing me light eyes, like that guy that Teyana Taylor's with. Like these green eyes, like these hazel, like light eyes. And his eyes were always like the focal point of people hitting on him. Like, you know, but he had realized he didn't need to be like his father. So he loved you. He still loves you. He wants you to be happy. He's happy with who you're with. And he has been protecting you all this time. And he's actually, oh, you just met this person. Like, you just, like, You just met this person. Okay. Because he's saying, hi. He's saying you're in good hands now. Okay. So he's just going to be in the background. He's not going to be like being your protector. Like if you need him, you need him. But he's saying you're in good hands now. So whoever that's for, like I get names, but that could be anybody just yelling across the world. But this message is from somebody who lost a love who took her through a lot of heartbreak. Was it a her? Yeah, it's a her. He took you through a lot of heartbreak, but he had loved you so much. He was just afraid to be like his dad, so much so that he became like his dad. Until y'all had this like pillow talk conversation just a few days before. And he realized he did not need to be like his dad and that he wanted to be different. And he was going to go get you a ring. But he passed in a car accident. It was sudden. He didn't experience any pain. And he visited you immediately. So you knew something happened. He visited you immediately. So the message is you're in good hands. Trust yourself. You are absolutely allowed to move on, to fall in love fully, to give this person a chance. And you don't need to be afraid that he will leave you too, because he will not. He will not. He is here for you. Alrighty. I'm going to leave you with his love because I'm snotting over here. I don't know why y'all scaring me. Like, not scaring me, but like making me sad. Hold on. I have nothing to wipe my face with. Oh my goodness. I have nothing to wipe my face with. I look like a hot mess. All right. So if anybody can take that message, whether you're out here or not, please send me a message and let me know that you heard it. Anyway, if there's anyone out there who would like to volunteer as tribute before I start wrapping up, because I'm just practicing. I am practicing, but I am not expecting all you got doggone side messages. We don't have to do mediumship. We could do a card reading. We can do some intuitive. I hate to use the word psychic because I'm not a psychic. I'm a seer. But we can do some intuitive type of things into a question that you may or may not have, that you may have or may not even realize you have. Oh my gosh, I feel really dirty right now. Like I feel like I gotta wash my face. Hold on, I gotta verify. Okay, and I think I have like 10 minutes, 10% left. So if there's someone who'd like to volunteer as tribute, say I volunteer as tribute in the comments. Otherwise, I am going to get off and clean my face. Real quick, I'm gonna step off the camera and for like a quick second because I gotta clean my face. Hold on. Okay, I am back, y'all. That was horrific. I just had 2 very sad readings and I did not want to do that. Okay, so if you volunteer as tribute, if you want to have a reading really quickly, it doesn't have to be a mediumistic reading because again, those are interesting readings. Like I said, it could be a card reading, it could be on career, it could be on life, it can be on whatever you want it to be. So you could just say, I volunteer as tribute, and you'll be the last person that I read today. Because I need the break. So, any volunteers, any tributaries, this doesn't cost you anything. So, I do want to say, yes, he's sorry for whatever pain he just caused you. However, you have to step away and not allow him to come back. Like, don't do the bounce back thing. Whatever it is that you tend to do, that whole break up, make up. Don't do the bounce back thing. You have to let him work on him and let him walk away. Let him walk away. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, I will tell you that just because people do love you doesn't mean that they won't hurt you, obviously. So what that means is you have got to love yourself more. This is your time, not necessarily to heal, but this is your time to grow. Whoever that is that's trying to get back in this relationship, I'm telling you, it's not the time for the relationship. I'm not saying that relationship won't happen. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying that it won't happen in this time. It is not for this time. This season of your life is about your own growth. You need to stop putting your life on hold for other people, including your relationships. Go for it. Go for it. There's something you're contemplating. Go for it. It's a move. What kind of move? Like a move, like a house move? It's a move. It's new territory for you. It feels like fear. You know that you're leaving people behind. You had a dream that you wanted, that you thought was a dream. Let me put it that way, because it wasn't your dream. It's what you settled for. So now you're being pushed out into, well, let me put it this way. You're given the opportunity to create your path before you get pushed onto it. I'm saying that because this is your path. And whether you take it willingly or not, you're going to take it. So you can go willingly, or you can find so many other doors and windows closing and sometimes slamming on your fingers that you feel like you're lost and you're getting beat up. But I'm telling you right now, you have the opportunity. The door is open for you. You need to go ahead and walk in. You need to go ahead and get on that path. Don't worry about what's in front of you. Don't worry about the very, 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 very next 200 steps. Just take one. And I always get this reference of Billie Jean. I always get this reference of Billie Jean, the Michael Jackson video, because in Billie Jean, the step doesn't light up until he takes it. So whatever it is, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're not going to get any more reassurance than this. The step that's before you, the thing that you have never been able to that people have never been able to do in your family, because you don't know anybody who's taken this path. You don't know anybody whose footsteps you can follow in, because this is your path. And I said it with a D. This is your path. This is your step. And you're not going to know until you step on it. That's when it illuminates. That's when it lights up. And that's when you know it's the right one. If it doesn't light up, it wasn't right. But this thing that is scaring you, this move, I don't feel like it's school. I don't feel like it's school or going back to school or anything like that. It literally feels like a move away from safety, security, the thing that you grew up around. It feels like a very completely new move. And so take it. You listen, don't ask why. Don't ask what. Don't even ask how at this moment. Or at least if you ask how, you'll at least get that light up, because at least the how can I do this question, and I'll say the universe in this case, let's energy, spirit, God, universe know that you're getting ready to take the next step. Like, you might not be ready for the next step, but you're getting ready to take the next step. So you can ask how, and you'll get that answer. But let me caution you, because I just got this for you. Because you have this thing of second guessing everything. Like, you have to rationalize. Listen, and I'm saying this because it was like, I saw like a mirror, like a mirror real quick, and it was like you. So I'm recognizing you right now, and you're listening outside the room, I'm sure. You have this thing of talking yourself out of what you truly want to do. You have this thing of essentially telling yourself you don't deserve it. That's what you're really doing. You're telling yourself you do not deserve it. And I'm telling you, not only do you deserve it, but this is destiny. Like, it's part of it. And so, again, you're either going to go willingly and let the steps light up as you go, or you going to fall out the sky and have to crawl through the desert and then go over the rocks and the crags and still be on that same doggone path. I'm telling you, that path is totally outlined for you. It's just waiting on. I'm telling you, that path is totally outlined for you. It's just waiting on. You're going to down to 10%. You're either going to take it willingly or you're going to be pushed onto it. If I were you, I would take the willing path. I would take the willing path. Because I'm going to tell you, the wilderness is not fun. It's not fun. It will build you up, but I'm going to say it this way, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time because you're still going to end up where you need to be. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, boo. You know, you the other person said this about orange with me. Yeah, that's the first time I got a compliment in New York. I was wearing orange. And that girl was like, hey. And I was like, hey, you got a compliment in New York, girl. Yes. And promptly lost that dress. But anyway, yeah. Take the easy route. That's all I'm going to tell you. Take the easy route because you're going to end up on it anyway. And it's not going to be fun. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. There's one card here, child. There's one card in here for you. Oh, Lord. You know what's crazy is I don't like talking to people and not being talked back, but y'all keep looking outside the room. And these messages are for y'all. So let me tell you something right quick, person who's watching outside this room. That's your problem. That's your problem. Your problem is that you will not come out of the dark. Girl, ooh. I ain't looked down. I should look down because I felt like this was you. But hold on, you got one. That's your problem. Oh. Hold on, I'm getting goosebumps. That's your problem too, sir. Listen, you might come out the closet because you can't help but being out the closet because, you know, you're not one of those who's able to hide. But let me tell you something. You think that's all there is to you. Baby, that rainbow is not your whole identity. You still got work to do. God dang it. No. That is... Okay, it's just 3 cards. You, Mr. Rainbow. Because I don't have your name. Why you keep giving me J names? Mr. Rainbow. I got 3. Yep. I got 3 cards for you. And I'm going to say them real quick. You got Oshun of Boundaries. Okay? You got Oshun of Boundaries. That's cord cutting, energetic balance, liberation. So again, just because your behind came out the closet does not mean that's all there is to you and that's all you are here to do. You got more work to do, sir. Okay? You have more work to do, sir. The club is nice, but you have more work to do. You still got a purpose outside of who you love. That's not all there is to you, baby. So you got some cord cutting to do. Ooh, child. Okay. This is a maternal thing. All right. I get that she coddled you. She protected you because she knew that you could not be in nobody's closet. She coddled you and she protected you. But cut that cord, baby. Cut the cord. It's time for you to walk. It is time for you to get out there. It's time for you to be free. Not free and just giving yourself I won't say a label. Not free and just finding one part of your identity. You have a whole lot more of your identity to grasp. And you are a fighter, child. I'm waiting on a package. So hold on. You are a fighter. When I say you a fighter, you a fighter. Like, people thought they could step over you. They can't. People thought they could try you in school. They couldn't. You are a fighter. That's why you're like okay with being I'm gay and what? Like you are so okay with that. But there's more to you, boo-boo. There's more to you. You are a leader, not just a fighter, and that's the other part that you need to understand. You are also, I want to say, an advocate, but I don't necessarily mean just for gay voices. That's not what I mean. Um, but you are an advocate against injustice, and that feels like it's bigger than just a rainbow coalition type of thing. Um, you feel, baby, okay, I'm gonna just say it. Take your ass to law school. Go to law school. Go to law school. You don't need to fit the stereotype of what a lawyer is. You don't need to even look totally the part of being a lawyer. But you are a bulldog, honey. You are a fighter. You know how to argue somebody up and down the street. Go to law school. That's go to law school. Because listen, the other thing, you got this card right here. You got Oshun's third eye, which is intuition, insight, and vision. You already saw yourself being a lawyer. You've already wanted to be a lawyer. But your problem is, oh, Jesus. Hold on. And I see you being a criminal defense lawyer. Not just because you're not a prosecutor. Again, it's about injustice. So you are a criminal defense lawyer. Because you got a mouth on you, honey, but you know how to pull everything together so that you win your arguments. That's why your friends don't like to mess with you. Your friends don't like to mess with you. You are very type A. But that said, you already saw this. You already saw law in your life, but you've been looking around and seeing other people and like, there's no lawyers that look like me. Who the cares? Who the cares? Yeah, I'm pre-censoring myself. That's you. That's your job, because your job is a protector. Your job is an advocate. Your job is a leader. Honey, gay ain't your whole life. So go after it. Go after it. It's not enough. Get out the retail store. Get out the retail store. What are you, a manager? Because I see you talking to customers and stuff, but I still see you having this way of bubbling up to the top. Get out the retail store. You're not supposed to be in a retail store. You're behind supposed to be in law school so that you can be in them courts and you could be giving your lisp and all. It don't matter. You get to tell them people, because listen, this is your awakening card. So this card showed up again. Oshun Rising, Oshun Awakening. So awakening, enlightenment, and insight. So you already seen this. You already seen this about yourself, that you need to be in somebody's courtroom and killing it. So you need to do all of that. Follow your intuition, follow your light, follow your dreams, because you are the thing that, again, will help chase shadows away. You're a communicator, but you're a fighter, and you fight for good. Again, you fight for good. Your bumblebees, they're out there for good. And you just serve it up with the honey. You just serve it up with the honey. So if you were watching outside this room, that was for you. That was for you. And I think I'm going to have to chop that up in case I missed you, because I feel like you popped in and then left. So I might chop that up and put that into like a little quick short or something. But yeah, go get your life. Go get your life. Go save a life. All right. I think I have one more to do. Do I have one more? I have one more to do, because I have 10% left on this phone. And then I have to go get ready to go to lunch with my son. Early supper. So actually, I got to go in 10 minutes anyway. Oh, child, you got too many cards coming. Who is this? Andrew. Andrew. Why you shouted that name? Andrew. Is that your name, or is that who you calling? Andrew. Drew. Okay, I feel like Andrew is being called out. I don't feel like Andrew is your name. Andrew. I haven't heard people name Andrew in a long time. Has that name gone out of style? Andrew. What about you? What about Andrew? Something about a bike. Bike as in motorcycle. Bike as in motorcycle. Bike as in bike. Bike. Are we like Tour de France bike? Um, okay, I'm seeing bike. I don't know if it's y'all used to ride bike together. Y'all used to be in a bike club. Oh Lord, who's Andrew? They coming to get you. Oh, nah, listen, I'm not gonna do that. There. Hold on, step back, step back. Not you. Nope. I'm not gonna fearmonger into anybody. But whoever his name is, Andrew, y'all handle your business. Like, pay attention to your surroundings. Okay, I'm getting mother energy coming in, I guess, because I see her holding like a baby blanket. She said the name Mikey. That's what she called you. I think your name is Michael. Ah, okay. So this feels like, I'm hoping I'm not putting this on top of here. This feels like a birth mother, meaning not your mother, not your mom, but your birth mother. So Mikey, Michael, who's adopted, your mom never stopped thinking about you. She's holding your blankets. God, why y'all making me cry? She's holding your blanket. You're her precious little boy. She couldn't take care of you. I'm getting your father left, but I can't tell if it was voluntary or involuntary. She just knows she couldn't do it. She had nothing. I want to say she's young, but she doesn't feel too young. She feels in her 20s, maybe mid-20s. So Mikey, I don't know if that was just your birth name or if that's the name you got to grow up under, but she calls you Mikey. And you ask why she gave you away. Like, you ask that a lot. You still wonder why. Like, you have abandonment issues a little bit to that part, but you also have love issues, not just abandonment issues, but like, you want to be loved so bad. Your adoptive family was good, but they didn't fill that hole. But she's so proud of you, bro. Like, and I'm saying bro, but I don't feel like you're a black guy. But she's just so proud of you. And because you've already passed her in so many ways, I feel like she didn't graduate from high school. That seems to be coming through, is that like, you're becoming exactly as she hoped you would be. You're strong, you're smart, you're intelligent, you look like your dad. So, and that doesn't sound like a bad thing. She thinks of him fondly. So you do look like your dad. If you're wondering who you look like, because I get that that's part of your questions too. Like, what part of them do I have? You look like your dad. You do have her smile though. And she just said, and you need to smile more, honey. Like, because she loves your smile. She loves when you smile. And so she just wanted you to know that she absolutely loved you. She did not want to give you away. That tore her all the way up. Like, when I tell you tore her up, she never forgot it. Not in some ways, she feels like her life was karmic in the extent that even though she gave you away because she felt like she couldn't handle it, that she couldn't raise you right, that you deserve to have two parents, and what she really wanted you to have was, oh, your dad passed in the military. Okay. He's not coming through, but she's saying why. She couldn't do it. She couldn't handle it. Because he was the breadwinner. Um, and I think she could have gotten your benefits, but they weren't married. So probably not. Because she would have had to prove that he was your father because she was pregnant, yo. She was pregnant. And she didn't get a chance to tell him. She was going to surprise him. He was supposed to come home. Oh, man. What a terrible story. But she is saying that you would have made your dad so proud, too. Oh, my gosh. Stop making me cry, y'all. You made your dad so proud. So proud. Like, you look just like him. That's all I'm going to say. You look just like him. And you were raised okay. Like, she's not upset with how you were raised. She's not upset with, she doesn't think she made a bad choice. She just feels like she made the only choice she had. So she gave you away. But she doesn't want you to think of it as being given away. She gave you an opportunity. And she wanted you to have all the opportunities she could not give you. One, because she was grieving from your father. Like, she loved him so, so, so much. And so she was grieving really hard from your father. And she just did not know how to raise a son without him. Yeah, she has a sad story. Why are y'all coming in with sad stories? But you are literally the light of her life. She said you're the one good thing that she did. And that giving you opportunities was the other good thing that she did. Because she just felt too broken to take care of you. But she never stopped thinking about you. And she absolutely loves you. And she doesn't want you to look for her. She doesn't want you to look for her because she doesn't want you to be sad that you can't talk to her out loud. But what she did say is that you still could talk to her in spirit. And you should have felt her around you. Wait, Mikey? Michaela? Mikael? I don't know. She just calls you Mikey. But you should have felt her around you. You should have felt her around you. Matter of fact, you should have had a dream about her. You just didn't know it was her. But you felt the energy. You felt like it was a mother energy. And it was weird. It was a weird dream for you. You're like, I never met this person. Why am I dreaming this? But she loves you. She's like giving you a kiss on your cheek before while you were sleeping. Like I said, she holds your baby blanket on the other side, and she's just very proud of you. She said your dad is too. And that you should be proud of yourself. You should be proud of yourself because you did not walk the wrong path. You didn't give in to your anger. I feel you being very, very angry as a teenager. I feel you being so, so, so angry as like you were pissed. You felt like, yes, I have these parents. Yes, they're amazing. You felt very conflicted. You felt very conflicted because, like I said, you had amazing set of parents. Like, you had a good life, good schools, good friends. You did sports. I do feel like you went into JROTC. You felt called to it, but I don't think you pursued it. I don't think you continued to go like past high school with that. Or did it get you to college? I don't know. I can't tell if it got you to college because I just saw a college flash. But that said, you are her dream. She's very proud of you. She said, please let the anger go. She understands if you can't, but she says that you have so much more to do and you're letting that anger keep you stuck. Okay. So you are worthy of love. You absolutely are worthy of love. Don't feel that you're not worthy of love. like I said, she didn't necessarily give you away. She gave you an opportunity. So you need to reframe that for yourself. She did not give you away. She gave you an opportunity because she was too broken to raise you herself. So that was done in love, not fear necessarily, not, you know, whatever reason you think somebody does adoptions for. She didn't give you away. She gave you an opportunity. And everything came out better than she hoped it would have been. So she hopes that you can let the anger go. You can release it. I don't know why I'm seeing lime green. Is that your car color? Is that your favorite color? Something. But I just saw lime green. So you either got a car that color, or that's just your favorite color, or I saw something shiny with lime green. So I don't know. But just understand, she absolutely loves you. So if you do need to talk to her, feel free. Matter of fact, write her a letter so that she can answer in your dreams. Ah, that's really cute. That ends on a good note. So, Mikey, your mommy loves you. Your mother loves you. You were not given away. You were given an opportunity. She has watched over you. She didn't pass when you were a child, but she didn't pass recently either. So are you in your 30s? You might be in your 30s or late 20s. It feels like she passed around 2020 or just before 2020. So it's not recent, but it's not long ago. So in other words, I'm not going to be saying she watched you grow up, because she didn't do that. But she has watched who you've become since. And she absolutely loves you. And I'm going to send you with her love. And I'm going to get off this live because I have snot face again. And 2, I probably only have 2% left in my phone. Thank you guys for the gifts. I did catch them at the end. Like, I saw some of them flutter. Thank you for the likes. If you shared it, thank you for the share. I think I'm going to do this again later tonight. This time, hopefully, I'll have some guests who will volunteer as tribute. And we'll do a reading of some kind, a card reading, an intuitive reading, or whatever reading comes through. I apparently am pretty skilled at a lot of different things. And I'm just getting used to that fact. But we will do however it comes in for you. Whoever got all these messages just now, from the mom who's like Mrs. Weasley, to the really fine man who treated his woman badly because he was afraid to be like his father, so he became like his father. And just know that you did change his life. He was going to marry you. He was planning to. His death was sudden. But he is so glad to have died with your love. And now he's sending love back to you. You just met the person not too long ago. You are allowed to be in love again, he said. In fact, this is a good one. This is a keeper. And he feels like this one's going to be allowed to be in love again, he said. In fact, this is a good one. This is a keeper. And he feels like this one's going to